Which of the following 4 statements is untrue? A. Chameleons change their color to protect themselves. B. Sugar creates hyperactivity in children. C. Bulls get mad when they see red. Or D. None of the above. If you chose D, you are correct. It turns out that A, B, and C are untruths, incorrect statements, myths. Another myth is also that you use your presentation skills only in formal presentations. Untrue, a myth. You can use your presentation skills in many situations. In formal meetings, when you have 20 or 10 or 7 minutes that you need to give an update to the group. Or you can use it in your project meetings where you have to give an informal update on your section of that project. You can also use your presentation skills in one-on-one meetings with your boss. Another place where you can use your presentation skills is in impromptu meetings, or those surprise moments in meetings where you were not supposed to speak and someone asks you your opinion, or they ask you a question, or maybe you have a question or you have an opinion that you'd like to share. In my experience, these moments are really scary. I struggle with it, and a lot of my coaches struggle with it as well. Because it takes a lot of courage to speak up, especially when there are senior people in the meeting, because we don't want to make a mistake. We don't want to look foolish in front of a group of people. So the fear is real, and I can understand that. In today's video, I'd like to share with you 3 things that you can do to have less fear and more confidence to speak up in these impromptu surprise meetings where you're not necessarily expected to speak. The first point I'd like to share with you is to always have an update ready. Whether you are expected to speak during the meeting or have a presentation ready, or that it's impromptu, have something ready. Know the progress of your projects, know your numbers, be ready to share a short update when you're asked. The second point that I'd like to share with you is to prepare a little bit. Think about what is on the agenda of that specific meeting. Can you look at presentations from the previous meeting? Can you have a quick call with someone if you don't understand a topic that will be discussed during the meeting? All of this will help you to ask the right questions, to share your opinion, and to be engaged in the meeting. The third point is to ask questions. If you feel initially uncomfortable to share your opinion or to speak up, asking really great questions in a meeting is the first step to get you to start to speak and to be heard and to be visible within that meeting. So before the meeting, you can think about a few questions you'd like to ask, or during the meeting, as the people discuss and as the conversation is going, you could write a few questions that you could ask. I can understand if you have resistance about speaking up and pushing your agenda or promoting yourself. But this is really very important in our corporate worlds. Think about how busy you are at the moment. We barely get through our days with all the meetings and the Zoom calls that we have to attend. We don't have time to focus on what other people are doing. We need them to tell us. And it's the same for you as well. You need to tell your colleagues your progress of your projects, the impact that it's having, and the successes that you've had so far. So in those meetings, speak up, be visible, and make an impact. Have the best week. Bye for now.